Всех приветствую, товарищи. С вами Вещий Олег. Сегодня у нас Baldur's Gate 3. Вот, продолжим проходить. Сейчас зачекаем звук. Так, звук работает, прекрасно. Короче, на чем мы-то остановились? С песней ночью понятно. Проникнуть то тайком, конечно, вопрос. Так, а ну-ка, если мы просто прыгнем в лагерь, сейчас погодим, стоим. Песни ночью, там видно будет.
Mother's milk, your visage speaks of ill tidings. Speak, ally mine. What troubles you? Is he indeed? Pray tell, what does he seek from Dame Aelin? Magicians and their machinations. I have had enough for an eternity. I will wring his neck until he's dead. It is he who must not pursue me. Let us travel to his chambers, his lair. We will see him undone, in the style of the dead, unburied Ketheric Thorm.
I'm coming with you. I'd like to get a few licks in myself.
My darling, we agreed you'd scout for the nearest Selûnite enclave this very night. Let us divide our efforts, all the sooner to be reunited.
I won't let you go alone. Who knows what this wizard might have planned?
Our closest ally will accompany me, won't you? It will be a swift and fruitful chore. I away to this Leroican right away. I am as eager to meet him as he is to ensnare me.
Ну что ж, поднимаемся.
What have we here? A magician in a tower, hiding away from the frightening world. What are you so scared of, Magus? Not the night song, surely? Why, she's nothing but a relic, to be purchased and pursued.
My God. The night song is a person.
At last. There you are, my dear.
You will address me with due deference. I am Dame Aelin, and you are a whelp without honor, without pride, with nothing but a tower full of trinkets.
My apologies, Dame Aelin. I meant no disrespect. Perhaps we could start over. I am Leroican. I am most pleased to make your acquaintance. And that of your fine companion, who perhaps heard I was looking for you. Dame Aelin, I have discovered a device that would allow your immortality to be shared. It would cause you no harm, no pain of any kind. You serve your mother, Selûne, I believe. She who has blessed our realm with so many gifts. Honor her by sharing yours.
Заливает хорошо, да.
You do not seek to share my gifts. You seek to poach them. You dare to threaten me with the same magic that held me in torment for 100 years.
I had hoped to appeal to your better nature. Perhaps I overestimated you. No bother. I have an arsenal of implements capable of convincing you to see reason. But his magic lives. I'd hoped you to keep an open mind, but it seems you're determined to make this as difficult as possible. Boy, at the ready. Once I've taken control of the Asimar, she must go directly into the caging rooms.
My magic is yours to command, Master Leroican. Simply say the word.
I have great plans for you, Dame Aelin.
Ну, посмотрим сейчас, что за замес получится в итоге.
Then you'll go kicking and screaming.
Magicians and their plans for Dame Aelin. Predictable, sadistic, flaccid.
Myrmidons! Imperatum!
Так, Старион. Ну-ка, хилочку, нифига себе. Хрена себе урона сколько, блин. Ух ты, неплохо. Так, а ну-ка, Shadow Heart. Блин, давно я не брал. Вот, честно говоря, смутно помню. Ха. Нормально.
Certainly.
Плохо. Алло, я думал, у тебя отъедут как-то. Закончим концентрацию. Полет, нифига себе. Так, а ну-ка, что здесь у меня? Ничего так развернуть. Двоих накрыть. Так. Глушение, печалька. Так, смотрим, что еще есть интересного. Так, ну 1 минус уже хорошо. Печаль. Да как промах опять.
Let's spill some blood.
Чему я наконец очухался? На самого себя и повесим.
To concentrate. Strike hard, strike fast.
Промах, класс, блин.
Let's go.
Let's finish this.
Як уломили.
Broken. You who would see me caged. You who would purchase my submission with profane gold. Let every wicked magus, every vile murtherer, each slaver and misery merchant see. Dame Aelin is watching. She is indomitable. And when her face lights the shadows of your wrongdoing, you are broken by its beauty.
Так, секундочку. Так, ладно, продолжаем. Так.
The firehead fool is dead. Yet as I stare upon his corpse, I feel sadness. Why? A gripping in the chest, as though I'd lost someone. Something. Paladin's fatigue, no doubt. You were excellent in battle, as is your way, and I am proud to fight at your side. I will catch my breath, then to camp I will bring my bones. Moon Maiden be with you.
Так, что по луту? Так. Ну, этих понятно, ничего нету, короче. Нижний трон, так.
Patched up. Pushing on.
На всякий случай откатим всякое разное. Так, а ну какое, что попробуем? Угу, какая фигня. Ладно. Так, что еще здесь интересного?
All's well, I hope, aside from the obvious.
Так. Что, больше ничего интересного. Так, ну, портуемся.
Welcome back. Let your knowledge deter.
Watch your back.
А ну-ка, попробуем открыть.
With pleasure.
You've wandered into a forbidden area. You sense it might be time to leave.
А, блин, тут эти следят. И вот, походу, та комната, которая мне нужна.
Do you think that zombie looks fresh? Is fresh good? I never know with zombies.
Gobbling part of cooking. What's that doing? It must have some sort of merit. Saw some sun.
Literature department. Can I help you? The vault is strictly prohibited for customers. If you don't cease this foolishness, the rest of Sorcerer's Sundries will be as well.
Да блин.
These books are sensitive. They prefer an environment of quiet reverence. Bold. You might have heard that between us, even Master Leverokin was reluctant to house them in here. They're locked away here for their and our customers' safety. Our finest reserve includes the Tharkiot Codex. It is said to be written by Lord Great magical knowledge lies.
The annals of Karsus would no doubt have much to say about the crown's true nature. If only you could read them.
Ну-ка. Блин, а почти.
The vault is strictly prohibited for customers. If you don't...
А что через обман пробовать?
How can I help you? What would you like to know? It is said great magic...
The annals of Karsus would no doubt have much to say about the crown's true nature.
I already told you. It is locked in our vault. And you certainly have. How can I help you? The same as I've always done. I deal in knowledge, not proprietors. Quietly getting on with things is a virtue, you know. The vault is strictly prohibited for customers. If you... Scrolls, parchments, codices, tomes. Take a look and see what calls you.
Интересно, конечно, что придумать бы.
Why aren't they rationing anything?
Welcome, dear patron. I am an unperson to browse our wares, say trade. If you are a city official here to collect dues, say taxes. For all other inquiries, say other. You're sure to find what you're looking for.
Здесь много прикольного, конечно.
Please come.
Так, что если нам пробовать как-нибудь? А хитро он пройдет. Явно запалится сюда просто так пойти. То есть что-нибудь невидимость какая-нибудь есть тут у меня?
in a little. I've got a bit more shopping to do.
And then where are we going?
To pick up some hair ointment for your father.
Так, ладно, что по свиткам?
That's why we need the ointment.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure there's gold in this stack somewhere. No, this is the last week.
It looks a little foggy. I'm sure there Mammoths, why are lava elementals so odd?
Because they're made of fire.
If a lava elemental is made of fire, what am I made of?
Many things, I suppose. Blood, bile, phlegm, chocolate. Why, of course, darling. Not a dicky bird.
Так.
Mammoths, if I were a lava, I'd get a job in a restaurant.
Would you now?
I could cook food right on my body, so I wouldn't even need an oven.
You make a fine point. Very efficient you've been.
No
Так, ну это прикольно, но мне ничего использовать, короче.
and vegetables. No pork either.
It'd be your body. You'd make the rules.
Careful. On tippy toes. With pleasure.
Ну что, а тут где-то и книжки должны быть.
Stings.
And it looks like somebody melted most of it. I'd be
Так.
Do you think they might write about me in Baldur's
Only if it's to review that awful fashion disaster you're wearing.
Oi! I dress well. For my budget.
They excel all those humdrum menials. Otherwise, you might
Many things, I suppose. Bile,
Так, ну вроде не заподозрил никто.
of course, darling.
Which way to the nearest library?
Mammoths, if I were a lava elemental, I'd get a job in a
Shouldn't have to wait until I've got nothing left. I need to be prepared. We all do.
I could cook food right on my body, so I wouldn't need an oven.
Fine point.
Stories, get them right here.
Тут что происходит?
I'm gonna grow up to be a great wizard and wade through my enemies with spells of fire and blood. Mostly fire.
Так, все, конечно, хорошо, но нам надо на этом. Дергать в лагерь. Надо на большой отдых. Так, сейчас, минутку. Так, короче. Продолжаем.
Charmed, I'm sure. Excellent choice.
Что-то я не пойму, короче. Где же эта книжка тогда? Блин, там вход хранилища еще был. Да, я вот это не досмотрел, думал, нужную книжку взял.
I was just regaling. Very impressive. Thank you for helping Aelin.
He did, and it came. My darling, we must inform.
Indeed. I've scouted a Selûnite enclave outside the city. They faced the Absolute's arm.
But fear not. When the time comes for you to...
We wouldn't miss it.
Go well, friend. We will see you soon.
Так, отлично.
Something on your mind?
You know exactly what's on my mind.
So, you talked to Frick, the city's most loyal servant, positively outraged to hear how Will failed his father. Tell me, darling, how is she? What a relief.
Так.
It would be a shame if she'd struck down the one and only blade. Alas, she misses the fallen duke. Someone will need to step up in his absence. A man with the spirit of a dragon. His only son, perhaps.
Your mind tingles as it opens to Will.
Curse that rotten devil and her forked tongue, trying to set Floric against me. She's a What matters now is that Floric saw sense. We'll finish what my father couldn't. We'll awaken Ansur, the heart of the gate. O Baldurin, founder due veneration. His guardian dragon Ansur, tremendous in worth. A savior below.
Вот же квест на дракона еще и забыл, блин.
And to me. But, given who carried it, I think it's more than just a myth. Consider this. To Wormway 'neath prison's deepest level. That must mean Worm's rock prison. That's where we'll find the entrance to this Wormway. Then this. With the shock of a true hero's spark flickers, the torches are light, and Worm's eyes shall awake a glitter. To open the way, we'll need to spark torches. This dragon Ansur was Baldurin's ally. We'd be fools to let him sleep while the dead three's chosen raised the city.
Так, понятно. Квест есть. Так, ну что, навалить тогда отдыхать пока и лезть обратно за книжкой.
You sleep, but the wicked don't. Someone is here to disturb your rest.
Get the hells away from me!
Peace, brother. We're here to take you home.
The Master needs all 7 of us for the ceremony. Come with us and be reborn. We'll live again.
Угу.
The right. The Master needs him. He must attend.
What a lovely invitation. But I'm afraid I'll have to decline. I intend to kill him, you see.
We will live again, Astarion. The scars on our backs are sealed with the cruelest power. 7 spawn, 7 sigils.
You're number 7, the final piece of the rite. He needs us all for the Black Mass.
Our fates were sealed in his writing long ago. A promise to his favorite spawn, fulfilled in the crypt beneath his palace. This is our only chance to be free, to end centuries of slavery. You will not ruin it, Astarion.
Махать все-таки. Ну, по-хорошему, что-то массовое, да?
Where do I go from here?
These boots have seen everything.
Пойдем подальше, естественно. Да, это еще отбиться надо, блин. Так, ну-ка.
Never a dull moment.
Мое облако кинжала выдойную. Погребяки.
Heading there.
May the dice roll in my favor.
Так, что тут еще можно такого?
Make it hurt. Blood comes easy these days.
This
Так.
needs to end. One way or another. They mentioned my scars and are right. I need to get to that crypt and find out what these damn markings are really for.
Так, пойдем из лагеря пока.
Someone there?
Так, а ну-ка.
That might be worth a look.
Ну-ка. Пробуем сковать.
Someone's a treasure trove of wicked spells.
Так, все, конечно, прикольно. А где нужная мне книга? Тут еще у нас есть. Опа.
No entry to vaults. Trespassers will be disintegrated. Master Leroican.
Так, ну пробуем так туда. Я думаю, все взломается. Попробуем, ломаем заельки, спасибо.
There are traps about. My. A vault like this must be hiding something valuable. Be careful. There are traps about. Ah!
Обезвреживаем. Демон, не ори. Секунду. Так, продолжаем.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Так, обезвреживаем и тут. Даже не взламывается. Это печаль. Ставить тут его. Демон, что ты орешь опять? Ну, допустим. Я сюда магом схожу.
Named after wizards. There's Ramazith, Elminster, Silverhand, and Carsus. The animals must be behind his door.
Так, как же туда пролезть-то? Есть какой-то ключ.
You set foot in a restricted area. A swift exit, maybe.
Yes, yes. No honor among sneaks.
The shelves are practically picked. Bloodstone.
А чё мне? И обратно нормальный посох взял, хорошо. Так.
It feels a little.
Such a long way down. It's a gnome's life for me.
Тут обшарить все. Так. Ладно, портал. Прыгаем по порталу еще. Сохраним тут, попробуем. Черта ся.
I'd be a laughing stock with that.
Like a wraith.
Инвентарь же все равно доступен. Отлично. Так, мы пойдем за нашим магом. Безуреживаем.
Unlock hereby the path to the Carsus Vault.
Ух ты.
Elminster's not around, so might as well.
Ага. Вот и путь к Карсусу. Лучше сохранить там. Так. Угу.
These notes are no mere diary. These are the visions of Carsus himself, designs for the crown he hoped to forge, and the new form of magic he planned to create with it. This was the crown you witnessed atop the Elder Brain. Not just any Netherese artifact, but the means of Carsus's godhood. Reunite the crown with the Dead Three's netherstones, and Carsus's design might yet be completed. You could wield the power of a god. Between you and the crown, there's the small matter of the Elder Brain to contend with.
Это точно.
For now, whatever designs of your own with regards to the crown will have to wait. But not for long. It will be in your hands soon enough, and you have quite the decision to make.
Конечно, соберем все, что есть. Так, есть, сохранили. Интересно, к Эльминстеру можно попасть как-нибудь? На всякий случай переломаем все. Угу, нас кинуло обратно, понятно. Так, пробуем еще. Еще к Эльминстеру никак, короче, не попасть выходит. Ну ладно, походу никак. Архиатский кодекс появился. То есть как-то все-таки еще должно это делаться. Так. Чё он так отхватывает, блин?
Have my attention.
Так. Ну, как-то не так получается.
Unlock hereby the path to the Carsus vault.
Допустим. А вот, походу, как было.
Nasty surprise. Caution is warranted here.
Обезвреживаем. Точно ломаем зайдик, спасибо. Так.
Be careful. There are traps about. A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
Unlock hereby the path to the Elminster vault.
О, тебе другое дело.
The air is ripe with magic.
Trust no one. Oh, for a skeleton key.
Lovely day this. But now.
Ну-ка. Ну так, что получается, не пойму.
lost in thought.
Некромантия была, по-моему, в сундуке там. Так, я могу просто отсюда в лагерь сигануть? Так, а где я посмотрел эту книжку тогда?
Seek and you shall find me.
The book refuses to open. For you, at least.
Интересно, если я дам ему просто гейлу.
The book refuses to open. For you,
Во-первых, ты меня старен читал это все, да? Опа, Эльминстер. Сейчас, походу, напхает Тусулейта.
Well, hello.
You've seen much of the book, but its most powerful secrets are guarded by indecipherable glyphs. Without a key, they may be locked away forever. The book radiates power, but the words you read in the codex echo in your mind, guiding your eyes safely across the page. The once indecipherable glyphs now feel dangerously familiar, promising unholy power to those who can take it.
Ну, ну-ка, попробуем. О, да ладно, нифига пробились.
As you pass the strange glyphs, you can feel the book resisting. Ghostly voices whisper at you from the dark, probing and fighting your mind. But your will is iron, and you brush past these shades of the past, devouring every secret the book has to offer. You see now life and death are malleable as clay, to be bent and reshaped by your will, by your power. But as you close the book, a nagging doubt whispers in your mind. What consequences will there be for calling the dead from their rest?
А, понятно, то есть мы книжку, получается, себе хапанули. Вот это оно и появилось.
The book refuses.
Your desire.
А тут что-то из заклинания появилось. На самом деле не вижу.
My faith protects me.
What to do?
Так, сейчас минутку.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Elminster?
Oh, hello, my boy. No, don't mind me. I'm just enjoying a lungful of Baldurian air. Yes, a distinctive aroma, though perhaps not one worthy of bottling. You've been browsing in the most esteemed of emporiums, sorcerous sundries. Indulge my curiosity. What wonders did you discover there?
Понятно, сыпет по жопе сейчас.
I trusted he would be sensible enough to exercise caution in this matter and to seek the truth. By now, you are aware of the evil we are up against. Karsus' pestilent crown, the very tool with which its eponymous creator unmade an empire and magic itself. Perhaps now you understand what is at stake here, my boy. Though what Mr. asked of you was extreme, it was not without merit, nor demanded lightly.
What are you saying? Or rather, what are you not saying?
Mr. knows you defied her, Gale. Well, of course she knows. She's Mistra. She bids you come to her holy shrine in the Stormshore Tabernacle. There, she will grant you an audience at last.
Я думаю, промолчать.
Was willing to speak to me again? Was this your doing, Elminster?
She knows what I see in you, just as I know what she sees in you. I was not born an old man. I know all too well what it's like to have a goddess fill your heart with longing. Looking at you is like gazing into a mirror that shows centuries long past.
The past is the past, Elminster, and the future is, well, still to be decided. By me, not by Mistra.
If there is another way, I trust you can find it. It is not in your nature, or mine, to stop looking, to accept the first answer to any dilemma. Do what you can. Put that mind to work. Trust in yourself. Trust in the weave. If you are willing, trust in Mistra. There is a conclusion yet to be written in this sorry tale, Gale of Waterdeep. And yours is the quill that will write it.
Так, понятно.
So all it took to get Mistra's attention was to learn how to reforge an artifact that once destroyed her. It's obvious when you stop to think about it. Well, I doubt it's an apology for asking me to die on her behalf. Whatever it is. If it's important enough to send Elminster, we can be damn sure she's serious. This is a conversation that's long overdue on both sides. I owe it to her to hear her out. Come what may afterwards. After you.
Так, ну, в принципе, да, мы можем на это припортануться по-хорошему. А, не, городская канализация это немного не туда. Вот сюда нам надо, да. Ну что, сохраняемся, пойдем.
Welcome back, child of faith. You have come far, I perceive. How may I serve you this day? I am Vicar Humbletoes. Here, clerics may commune with their gods. I am also granted the power to provide holy resurrection through...
This altar isn't dedicated to a single god, but instead acts as a conduit to many. Your god is one of many, and in this place you sense a spark of its mighty divine flame. It reads, "Show your devotion with an offering in your god's name. Blessings may follow." The gods are ready to receive your joyful donation.
Так, что это? Допустим. Чему все что угодно.
Your offering is accepted, but more evidence of devotion is required.
Ага, это не то, что нам нужно.
There she stands, just as Elminster promised. Mystra, goddess of the weave, mother of all magic.
The old man wasn't lying. She's opened the summoning channel. Can't you feel it?
Gale's right. The very air around the statue crackles with magic. It sets your teeth on edge.
A stream of pure, undiluted weave. I only have to reach out, and it will carry me to Mystra, wherever she may be.
Well, go on then. It's rude to keep a goddess waiting.
Time was, I'd have given my right arm for a chance to speak with Mystra again. The left one, too. Maybe a knee. Am I? You're right. I am a strong, capable wizard. This is no more than a casual reunion.
Да, нормально.
My omnipotent, omniscient ex-lover. I always wonder what being nervous would feel like. I hate it.
Так, ладно, поддержим его.
Kind to say so, but this is hardly my first time in Mistra's presence. It's more the matter of what I'm going to say to her. During my time locked away in Waterdeep, I prepared a quite comprehensive speech for her on the subject of our former relationship and the manner in which it ended. Alas, recent events have rendered the majority of it moot, so I'm going to have to improvise. Unless you have any words of wisdom to impart before I go.
Так, а что мне самого не берет, да? Понятно. Мне не попасть. Это хорошая мысль.
You'd make a fine three-dragon anti-player, you know? I think it's best I keep a cool head going into this. Approach it like a particularly high-risk round of three-dragon ante. I'll let Mistress show her flight, and then I can see how strong a chance we stand of winning the gambit. I'll only be gone.
Вот хорошая мысль.
The outer planes experience time quite differently to our own. Wait for me, please.
Угу. Справляемся.
Gale of Waterdeep, you look well.
As do you. But I assume we're not here solely to exchange compliments. So why am I here?
You discovered what lies at the heart of the Absolute, the crown of Karsus. And you disobeyed my instruction. Why?
Because you had no right to ask that of me. You cast me out. Remember?
You were my lover, my chosen. Yet still you know so little of me. The past cannot be undone with self-pity, nor can a future be forged. Only with the truth will you see the way ahead. The fragment of magic you tried to return to me was not of my creation. It was the Karsite weave. It is a corrupted, half-born magic, wrought in the brief moment Karsus ascended to godhood. It hungers for power, just as he did, and it can never be sated. You unleashed something that would consume all magic in existence, and yet you thought only of preserving yourself.
Понятно, наехала.
So that's what you're scared of. With the crown of Karsus reforged, I could take control of the Karsite weave.
You can no more control the Karsite weave than a weather vane could control a storm. That it entered your body and consumed no more than your powers was a miracle. But we will not be granted another. The only reason the orb sleeps is because I have allowed it to feed on the true weave. A temporary measure, but one that will not be enough to save us. With each day that passes, the Elder Brain threatens to become a new kind of god. Its worshippers, a scourge of soulless illithids. If you will not use the orb to end this abomination, then you must find a way to separate crown and host. When you've done this, you must surrender the crown of Karsus to me.
A great ask indeed. You've given me much to think on, as you always did.
So be it.
Угу.
Follow the needle of your own wisdom. We shall see how truly it leads you.
Да, геймпад вибрирует капец, конечно. Ну, так сказать, эффект присутствия.
Back on mortal soil once more. I can't believe I saw her. After all this time. Relieved. Drained. Proud of myself for summoning the courage to go to her in the first place, and, if I'm being totally honest, a bit lightheaded. As if it wasn't enough to have seen her again. She didn't exactly summon me there for small talk. The Karsite weave. Within me this whole time. I knew the orb was no ordinary ball of magic before it to be Karsus's malignant creation. Gods! How did I not see that?
Так.
But I should have known. What right had I to go about declaring myself an archmage when I was as foolish as a common apprentice in setting such an entity loose? At least now I'm armed with the truth. And Mistra's expectations. Sounds like the door to redemption is open at last. All I have to do is walk through it, carrying the crown of Karsus. Perhaps I see few other options open to me. If I ever want to reclaim those parts of myself the orb snatched away. If I ever want to be me again. Thank you. There aren't many I'd trust to stand beside me on such a journey. Fewer still who would do so because they believed I deserved such a chance. If I could promise you one thing in return for your faith in me, it's this. I will use everything in my power to ensure we defeat this evil. I will not let you down. Now, I believe we've a date with an elder brain to get to. Shall we?
Так, отлично. Отлично, хороший поворот событий. Это прям радует. Так. Так, что еще можно тут по-быстрому сделать? Хочу, в принципе, туда-сюда и подзакончить уже. Смотрим по квестам, чего у нас тут. Так. Ну, не факелы, понятно. Так, так. Так. Короче, на самом деле у нас есть чем заняться еще. Но я сильно бы разгоняться не стал. На что получается? Учебные принадлежности. Здесь счетная палата с этим Минском. Здесь вампиры. Неплохо бы начать с вампиров. Потом с Минском. Потом дракон. Ты что делал? Непочатый край, блин. Так. Немножко пробежаться оно по шмотью. Что там выпало всякое. Ну, что-то будет поинтересней. Шляпа к харизме, шляпа себе одену. Так. Угу. Хочу эту тему точно оденем. Магия Легия здесь, невидимость. Видимость я не очень зарекомендовала. Я, помню, пользовался практически никогда. Ладно, пусть Гейл так остается. Здесь я смотрим. Смотрим. Так. Отлично. Кляпу себе. Колечко бы я себе отдел бы. Так, а ну а что у нас тут что-то фигня дает? Для других. Непонятно кому. Ну что делать там за варежки? Вот такие дети. А мне тоже хорошие. Давайте для Уилла тогда продержим. Или что, давайте себе лучше, нафига Уиллу себе лучше. Что это мы отправляем в лагерь, это все дело? Так, ну вроде неплохо. Так, ну вот это тоже накинем пока в лагерь. Так, сундуки разыгрались. Всех, кто участвовал, поздравляю. Так, ну и, наверное, как раз я буду шумок и заканчивать. Продолжим следующим разом. Пока, тем более, сейчас сохранимся. Все идет хорошо. Дальше пойдем на вампиров, наверное, интересно все-таки. Посмотреть, что там как. Так, ладно, ребята, подписываемся, лайки, комменты, заходим, поддержим, все как всегда. Скоро продолжим. Вот. Но пока что до связи, товарищи. Ха, очень вовремя рейд пролетел. Так, ну так, за рейд, конечно, спасибо большое, но я тоже закругляюсь, поэтому сейчас тогда кому-нибудь рейдик передадим и пойдем отдыхать. А так за рейд спасибо, конечно. Ну, уже поздновато.
Ай, как же она делает это? Сейчас, секундочку.
Развлекайтесь, 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 развлекайтесь.
Ай. Развлекайтесь, друзья мои.
Ой, еще и мне
Гла-
Сколько я зарядився, блядь, то він, сука, вже. Ой. Ой, Олег, спасибо за рейдик. Всем привет.
Чистими трошки дало. А що дало чистими? 185. Это хорошо.
Быстро сколько мне дало. Еще сбой не выгрузился.